हेलो व्यूअर्स आप चाय तो पी ही रहे होंगे Welcome back and thank you for the positive response and we are back with the new video as promised. So as stated in the earlier video, we will have a quick recap of the Metro series in this one. So without further ado, we just get to it. The Metro series is made up of 3 games, Metro 2033 being the first one, the second one Metro Last Light, which we are playing right now, and Metro Exodus, which we'll play in the upcoming days. The series is based on Dmitry Glukhovsky's novel of the same title and is set in the ruins of Moscow post a nuclear war, where the survivors are basically forced to live in the underground metro tunnels. Now the story, the backdrop to it is, it starts off in the year 2013, just a bit further than 2012, which according to most of the Hollywood movies or popular belief would have been the end of everything. So this nuclear war happens in the year 2013, everything gets devastated, all the life forms known to us mostly get wiped off. And among the affecting nations, Russia being one of them, is where the story is based. So the handful of survivors managed to hide in the metro station, trying to make their lives possible in the stations, growing mushrooms for food and whatnot, whatever they could salvage. The animals and the other species which survived, well, they are not so friendly anymore. I mean, the friendly dog who would just come to you and sniff your pants in a friendly way might really bite that dick off you. But yeah, it's just a game. You don't have to worry. So as it happens, the survivors have been divided into 4 major cults or groups that try to get more space in the substations, the metro stations, and more power. So there are 4 groups, the 4th one being the Fourth Reich, basically inspired by the ideas and policies of Adolf Hitler and the Third Reich, and they want to build a metro free of mutants and non-Russians. The second one is Red Line. It's a communist group and is a rival of Nazis. So in the group you would basically find censorship and social oppression, mostly in the lines of what we have as an idea of how a communist society works in its optics. The third one is Police, a group formed by surviving members of the Russian government. They basically try to protect every metro citizen out of respect, and they are situated in the heart of metro, mostly receiving attacks from Red Line and Fourth Reich. The last big group is that of the Rangers of the Order, a group which is considered the protectors of the metro. They are also known as Spartans, and they basically explore and venture the surface and the metro, trying to eliminate the mutants and the bandits who prey on the weak, generous people. So the good old Samaritan. While there is a constant state of war between these communists and the Nazis, both are basically trying to promote their radical ideologies. Bandits are busy stealing, doing the usual things, killing, looting, and the metro stations, metro tunnels, basically to get hold of more bullets, which is the currency of the game. So let's start with the game, and I'll just try to slip in snippets of the story while we play. Yeah. Engine. For a games and Metro Last Light with a Russian accent. A fake one. We're gonna continue.
The pieces
So
of
where
the
were
puzzle
we?
are falling together.
The four groups,
And the big picture is
the constant
horrifying
struggle,
and unbelievable.
constant state of conflict between the
I will
groups.
tell the others about this, but I still
The story
can't
of the
let myself believe
2033 game
the
basically
Reds
starts
have infected Oktyabrskaya.
20 years
A
later
peaceful
to
station, denizens of which
2013,
never
and
suspected anything.
the main lead of the story is the 24-year-old survivor
And
named
then the
Artyom,
mop-up squads entered it
our
under
man in the game,
pretense of saving the station from the epidemic.
who lives in the station
They
called
eliminated everyone
Exhibition.
they could. Women, children, old people. To prevent the infection from spreading.
As I told you that
And if all this is true,
most of the creatures have either mutated or died,
we've been saved from being killed. But we don't know if we're
and
going
our
to
friend
survive for
Artyom
long.
and his battalion and all the people around him
Thank
are
God.
basically trying to find the dark ones and
Go, Artyom.
kill
I'll
them.
find you as soon as they finish patching me up.
A bit about these dark ones: they are basically resistant to firearms and are capable of damaging one's psyche and basically supernatural creatures. So after these dark ones are sort of pushed out of the picture temporarily, Artyom is approached by Hunter, a member of the elite group called Spartans that voluntarily protect the metro. Now, Hunter persuades Artyom to leave Exhibition and head to Police, the station where the governing council is located. And he basically asks Artyom to ask for help in turn against the Dark Ones. And just to confirm, just to add more confidence to Artyom's appeal, Hunter basically gives him his dog tags, and Artyom leaves for Police. Parallelly, the hunter leaves in order to look for the Dark Ones, and Artyom heads out for the neighboring stations on a caravan.
Don't stand here, it's dangerous.
On his way, he meets a man called Bourbon. Whiskey? No. Bourbon, a man.
Well, you know the prospect as well as I.
The guy becomes his companion, and they briefly visit the surface, trying to battle the mutants along the way. Unfortunately, Artyom drinks all the bourbon. Well, the bourbon gets killed.
Every 3 hours. Call me at once should any parameters deviate from the pattern.
Of course.
You see, there has only been 2 cases with good prospects so far. We must study them carefully.
Yes, I understand.
Great.
They've been told to handle their stuff, and yet look at all this shit.
Well, what's there to do?
They got off easy, but we got to tackle that.
Yeah? Then what's the point? Huh? Should just burn it with the corpses and be done.
So long story short,
Epidemic's slowing down.
Artyom is saved by Bourbon's friend Khan. Khan basically guides Artyom to his next destination, which is the station controlled by the communists. The communists are, well, hostile, so Khan's contacts the smugglers,
Please explain.
I'm sorry,
and we are trying to find some space out of this hellhole.
was around 95%. In the third, it dropped to about 25%. Today, we only have 2 new infected.
Now Artyom passes through the stations quietly and he arrives at the front line, which is where the communists are fighting the Nazis.
Moscow never was a natural habitat for this virus. And in its
He's able to
life,
kill and sneak past the troops of both factions.
So, what does all
But
this
just
mean?
before
it is
being
not a
stopped
regular
by the
virus.
Nazis,
It's a weapons-grade strain engineered to achieve maximum.
They catch him with a
lethality within
surprise.
a short time, and then turn harmless.
Damnation.
now while they're deciding what to do with him,
Word of a new generation.
2 Spartan Rangers sneak up
Based on this
and try to
virus
kill them.
being developed
One of them
before
dies while killing Nazis, and Artyom is able to meet up with another Spartan.
years.
And together they finally reach the police and talk to the governing
Just in case,
council.
I have some Rangers' questions. One of them could have brought this surprise from the past to the metro.
What are we looking for?
But I feel perfect. Ah, that's great. I'm really happy for you. You'll just stay here for a day. Your cold
Not
gets
much of
better,
anything.
then we'll
Let's
let you
continue.
go back to the others.
Now, however, the council deems the idea of sending extra troops to fight the Dark Ones too risky.
Call, and you're free to go.
The leader of the Spartans, Miller, comes up with a backup plan that there's a missile silo located in the surface and it's near the police, and the Spartans can take it. They can use the missiles to wipe out the Dark Ones' nests.
Those who break rules here, don't you?
I do.
Now, naturally, Artyom gets inducted in the Spartans' order, and he goes along with these guys to the surface to reactivate the silo pod and enter it. And at the climax, Artyom and Miller climb up to the top of the nearby tower in order to install a laser guidance system. They fire the missiles and wipe out the Dark Ones, of course. But there's a catch experience where at the end of the game Artyom experiences hallucination. And he realizes that the Dark Ones were basically trying to establish a contact with the guy, and okay. And, well, Artyom finally realizes that they deserved another chance, but it is already late. They're all killed. And that's where it all ends. So that was all about Metro 2033. We're gonna continue with the game because, as you hear,
Move, you can't stay here.
something is about to happen. Yeah, so rest of the story for Metro Last Light in the next video. We're gonna continue with the game.
I'm happy to know that you and Anna are all right. We can't afford to waste time being sick now. The Dark One we're looking for could really be the last one. We can't lose him. Let's go.
I have to go. But I have to go
But
back
where
to
is
the
Anna?
police.
I do not see her.
We'll buy some here. I can't let you go.
Quite ironical
Think that all we had
to
is
the name
bad.
she has.
But Hansa charged you so much. Police. Hansa gave you shelter. Stand back. Shelter to
The refugees sure were lucky. Gostobelin's Rangers were here. Corbett's men clearly didn't expect
She's
to
quite
be met
lucky
with
that she's
machine
not
gun
Indian.
fire. Well, Hansa could not
I mean,
protect the station without
given
help,
that name,
but they did provide shelter for the refugees and the hospital.
she would have had a
Perhaps
tough
that
childhood.
could help them.
What vapors?
Hello, Ranger.
Look, Sergeant, can't you tell us what's happening there? They don't let us check. And the rumors.
I mean, childhood is
Quarantine
tough
is no
anyway,
fun and
so.
games,
Thank you
so
for defending us.
there have been some casualties.
It was in the bag. And they burned it.
Sorry, that's forbidden without a permit.
That's our man.
Leave this one through. He got a permit.
I think you should stock up on filters and ammo, Artyom. We probably won't have such a chance anytime soon after this.
Oh, that's okay. I'll rather stock up on food.
What do they care for us, for the refugees?
Mines are great for
I
blowing
mean, I do
off
not want
competition.
to die hungry. That's not something I would prefer.
Come on, buy it. It's a special price.
Can't really eat bullets.
Hey, Ranger, how about some ammo? Best buckshot is made in Hansa. You can take that to the bank. The most economical ammo. You can take that to the bank. Buy these, nobody will give you a better price. Just buy these. They'll prove a great investment.
Okay, bro, easy. I will buy what I want to. You don't have to push. Don't be so pushy.
You can buy without the
That's
second
okay.
thought. You won't find cheaper. Great rounds, very powerful. Turned out to be quite economical. Just buy these. They'll prove
Okay,
a
he
great
is
investment.
super excited.
Come here, Ranger. Let's have it.
They do not see many customers these days, I
Nobody
guess.
signed any contracts with them. We didn't even promise anything. What were they thinking?
Nothing. It's their job. The Polish Rangers, but
Hey, some throwing them.
this
Cheap.
from the very beginning.
What? Fighting the Reds?
Nah. If
Grenades,
there's
a great
anything
price.
Dangerous mutants, anything. The Polish since the Spartans
There's
put them on the
incendiaries.
situation.
Best cure for competition.
Now.
Have some
It
mines
came
too.
because of the
Special price.
epidemic. But we already set up the quarantine and the Reds cleaned up the source. So the herald us out so that the Reds don't get too enthusiastic.
Artyom, take note of the funds Hansa expends on this quarantine. And they are generally quite reserved with their money. Perhaps they are aiming for an additional trump card to use in negotiations at Polis.
Or perhaps they are saving for retirement. I mean, I would do that. Wouldn't you?
Good luck in the tunnels, Ranger.
In some other time and place, what happened could be life-changing. But there is no time but present, and no place but the metro for us. And we must do everything we can to
Ooh,
save
deep
it.
shit.
I have to hurry and catch up with the Dark One. Anna has to tell her father of what Korbut and Moskvin are doing. Anything else is a luxury we can't afford right now.
We've got outgoing. Open up.
Soon, the leaders of
I mean,
Hansa,
similar
Red
to the
Line, and
situation
Reich
with
will
us
meet
right
in
now.
Polis, hoping
Going
to
out
reach
is a
peaceful
luxury we
settlement
cannot
of these
afford
things.
much.
But I know the nature of man all too well, Artyom. War is as certain as the
Trying
fall
to
of
be
night.
God. Are you?
Unless a miracle happens.
Come through.
I mean, I could shoot the shit out of your butt and you would say you knew it?
Well, we won't
Somebody
catch the
told you
train
in your
with the
ear?
Dark One moving along the tunnel. But there is another way.
It's good. This could be a funny situation. I mean, I am gonna shoot him in the butt.
Are you going to polish?
And just a minute before,
open the interline tunnel for me.
he sort of hears something in
But the
his
interline is a
ear,
dead end.
in his
And
right
very
ear,
dangerous.
and it says, "He's gonna shoot you in the
Dead
butt.
end?
He's gonna shoot you in
No
the butt.
way.
He's gonna shoot you
That's
in the
all
butt,"
right,
and
balls.
boom,
Open up.
the butt explodes. Shit all the way up on the nearest wall.
Let's go, Artyom.
That's what you would call a shit show.
Careful with the generator!
Right? In the most literal sense.
As you see, it's no dead end. That's just what the Hansa authorities claim to discourage people from entering these passages. An unprepared man could easily lose his way here, or even become lost within himself. But as long as you're with me, there is no danger. Most people believe metro to be just tunnels and stations, a lifeless and soulless conglomerate created by human hands alone. There's a special place in the metro. The few people who come upon it never return. I call it the River of Fate because it can change your destiny, wash away the silt of the past, and offer the chance for a different future.
What were these engineers high on? I mean, they even created a lake in the metro tunnels?
If a man enters this river in dire need of such a chance, wishing desperately to earn it,
Okay, somebody
then
farted
he might
there.
be carried to the place and time where
And
that chance
am I gonna
is
try?
granted.
No. No point finding out that person.
Remember,
Or maybe.
we must find the Dark One.
Yeah, he just
It is
farted.
the only
The
thing
dark
we
one
have
just
to ask
farted,
of
man.
the river.
Some dark shit
The
there.
metro is a living, breathing thing.
Again, in a literal sense. There could be a lot of dark shit.
And a mind.
He just farted. It could be a shard. I mean, metaphorically, we have seen a lot of dog shit, but I don't think I can handle a real one. Oh, that almost felt like it was giving me an option to spank that dead body.
We got to be careful here.
Yeah, slap that man. Oh, not a man
It's an abandoned place.
now. Okay, pitch black. Don't go far away, sir. Now I feel you when you said that people could get lost here. I feel you on that now. Oh, okay.
Hear that? Get ready.
What the fuck? Oh man. many. Fuck. I mean, I believed you when you said it was abandoned. I mean, it is not fair. Yeah, okay. It is not fair. These guys should have abandoned it too. It would have been so easy to navigate this place without them. Oh man.
Just some monsters, nothing else. Let's go.
Slap, slap, slap. Yeah, a little bit of strength training for my palms and fingers. It kind of helps a lot when you have to hold the trigger for so long. Every now and then you need to be very careful, and the strength you need on those fingers.
All right. There's something behind these cobwebs. Intriguing. Is that a sign? The grate is rusted and poorly attached. Give me a hand here, Artyom.
What? I'm not gonna do that. Use your own hand, man. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. Ooh, spiders. What was the guy doing? He was just sleeping there, it seems. Burn it. Burn it.
One,
two.
Continue burning it, Artyom.
Burn it.
Look, water. We're almost there. Pretty close.
Oh, it's water.
Darkness envelops us. We must not get lost in it. Do not rush now, and don't be surprised by anything.
That's a really stupid advice.
It is
I mean, even a dangerous creature comes in front of me and I'm just gonna act like, okay, hey man, how are you? I'm not gonna act like that.
You can pick it up.
I'm gonna fucking shoot it, and I'll be very scared and surprised at that moment. The guy is Irfan Khan, I guess. Never surprised.
We can't stay here for long.
As if I want to.
This is it. The River of Fate. Not so impressive, perhaps, on the surface. We have to enter the water. Enter the water and imagine what you would change in your fate.
Okay.
Think of the Dark One.
The Music is tensing up my ass crack.
You're meant to be here, Artyom.
What is this, sauna? What, all that tension for nothing? I totally did not understand that. I don't even know which direction I was swimming in.
Familiar scenery? It's the town.
Where I came from
and down there.
It went down. I went down and
it's the moment you launch
came
the
up.
missiles. That's you. The river will cleanse you, forgive your sins. You can change your fate. You can do it. Choose your destiny and be free.
We came all this way to commit a suicide.
This was their home.
Is this
All
afterlife?
that's left is ashes and dust.
Did I do all of that just for nothing? Looks like afterlife. Looks like we're in hell.
There he is. The Dark One. After him.
Dark one with a headlight. I guess even when they were dark,
Faster.
evolution did not really help them out with seeing in the dark. I mean, what could have been really cool is that they could have been able to see in the dark without that headlamp on its head. That could have been a good superpower, you know. I mean,
is this where you almost caught him?
Would have sort of qualified it to be called a Dark One.
The Dark One. He's still at that freak show on the train. Look! After him! Run! Ahead! Faster! Ahead!
Run, monkey, run! I am floating. What, am I stuck in the game, or what exactly is happening here? What? Was it also one of those go down to go up hole again?
Damnation! The river almost got me this time. Oh, it's working again. We're back in the desert of Korea. When we got out of the river, the Dark One was very close. He can't have gotten too far ahead.
Post 13, come in. High alert, I repeat, high alert. Red saboteur sighting confirmed. Your position might be attacked. The evac train is considered their primary target. High alert.
Too late. But the train's got to be nearby.
Slap. Slap on that butt again.
I repeat, high alert. Red saboteur sighting confirmed. Your position might be attacked.
I will find the Dark One, I promise you that.
High alert.
Come on, come in. We need that miracle now, Artyom. Remember everything I told you about the Dark One. You must save him. And then he just might save us all.
Oh, that felt nice.
I never believed him, and that is no surprise. But Khan's words were true. This strange river took me to the past. The moment where I sent out the signal and destroyed all the Dark Ones. And then it dropped me off at the place where I can find the last survivor of that
Trigger
race.
practice is kind of
A
a
helpless and harmless child. Khan called him
good life
the
skill.
last angel.
I don't know.
The train's somewhere around here. I have this feeling. You hear that? That's the train! We were right! Harry, we've got to catch it!
Oh, it's like Harry Potter all over again. On an open relay. Ooh. I just missed the goblin. There are a lot of them, I guess. A lot of them. It was almost like this, he was riding there or something, and then he just got a signal and he started shooting. It's like, dear Martha. And okay, I'm gonna shoot that motherfucker. You just wait, Martha. I'll get back to you.
Go! Go!
Whoa, Bollywood movie scene. Got so many lights. Slap. Slap on the crotch. And slap you too, motherfucker. Check. And I'm coming to you. Slap on the butt. You will get a slap on the face too. Slap. One more slap on the butt. Yeah, slap on the face. Oh, slap. I come in peace. Stop shooting at me, man. Slap. Yeah, soft spank on the butt, that's what you need. On the crotch. Why would you want to die like that, man? Another swift slap on the crotch. Oh, the guy did not like it. I don't understand. Every now and then. Man. Where's your headlamp? No, do not. What? Not a pedophile, are you?
Mom? Mama? Mama?
Artyom, darling, you're so big now.
Mom, I'm scared.
Don't be afraid. There is nothing to be afraid of now.
Yeah.
Don't leave,
What?
Mom.
Was that a puberty lesson? You're getting big.
I'm all alone now.
Man, I am afraid. I'm getting big. My ass is gonna go hairy.
First.
And I'll have so many hair on my body, but not any on my face.
Of our race. And you killed everyone. And now I'm alone.
All I want is a nice beard.
Of course, I could not kill him. And while I am alive and my heart is beating, I will protect him. Khan says we will be able to use him to stop the war. Yes, he can make miracles happen, but I don't want to use him. His war was over when I targeted the missiles at his home, his family.
Above. It is good. Here. Shining. All around. Down there. It's hard to breathe. Bad. Letting me go. You're changing. I will be there. In the shining. But I will stay close to you.
Somebody sleeping here. Okay, another one coming up. Where are you? Where are you? Okay. 2 of them. Oh dear. See what I told you about the dog? I mean, this dog
We'll help you see.
could not just bite your dick off. It could take your ass at the same time. And some part of your torso too. In just one go, just one bite. That's something scary.
I can't understand what you see. They fear you. So tired.
Is he gonna whisper, keep whispering in my ear
You and
all the
other
time?
people are strong. You can kill anyone.
I mean, that is quite ticklish, you know.
I will come with you. A thing you
I mean,
know.
this is the funny thing about whispers.
Do not understand.
You could
yet.
say the
Something
most
important.
serious thing in a whisper, and the other guy would not really mind and rather greet it with a smirk or a giggle, you know, because it is ticklish. It kind of diverts your attention, you know. It's like you're on the bed, you're spooning, and she comes to you and says in a whisper that, hey, what do you think about us? About our future?
Many hungry ones
And
here.
you're just like, haha, oh, that's okay, we'll talk about it tomorrow. And then she's like, no,
We'll
I'm
wear
serious.
Clothes.
And then you smile again because
I want
you
to.
are already
you.
sleepy, and the most attention that you could gather and put into goes waste because the whisper is ticklish. And it's like she won't stop, and at the end of that statement she gets really serious and says, okay, I'm pregnant. And you're like, whoa, whoa, okay. You could have said that out loud. Where did that come from? Okay, there are 2 of them. What the fuck? See, it took both of my heads. Oh. Fuck. Oh. I will kill you this time. I mean, I understand that I need to reload. Why do I have to throw away the casings at person standing in front of me? Whoa. I just grabbed a couple of Snickers from his stomach. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, exercise time. Well, this could have been a Game of Thrones situation.
Look, I'm
where
like
I
you,
could have had
with
a dragon
claws.
for my own self, but the dragon ran away. Turns out my appeal is not very motherly. Oh, okay. It's a bit shy. Oh, I do not want a fucking dragon. I don't like dragons.
Watch out!
What the hell? Okay. That's why I was saying that we should stock up on food in the beginning itself. You know? I mean, the dragon and I could have had a friendly connection, but I have no food. Okay. Another one. DJ Khaled! Another one. We the best. I mean, I really don't understand why DJ Khaled goes for another one in all of his songs. And the way he sounds when he says that, another one. It's more like he himself is surprised that he came up with another one. And at the same time, he's aware of the fact that people would not like it. It's like it's his reaction plus the audience's reaction at the same time. It's like he's saying, another one I have for you, and the audience is, another one? Why do you keep coming up with more and more of this shit?
So high. You made the city.
And then he answers,
So
because we
huge.
are the best.
Why
Because
are
we're
the
the
people
best.
down there now? Why so few? You humans killed all your people. Strange. Foolish.
Whatever my intentions concerning him might be, the little Dark One just does not seem to care. He keeps following me, as if I never was going after him. As if we were tied together by
I
fate.
guess it should follow me to sleep now.
Time we go.
Yeah, it sort of is time to go. Well, time for a wrap. Thank you guys for joining me in this amazing, yet another good session of Metro Last Night. Till the next video, stay tuned, eat healthy, stay home, and keep watching Game Scavenger.